Hello friends, welcome to Classics Audio. So we have a new update from NTA regarding the conduct of examination and the items provided in the admit card of NTA UGC NET examination on this global pandemic situation. So these rules are applicable not only to NET examination but to all the examinations proposed to be conducted by NTA. So let's look at the major changes. Let's start from the allocation of candidates at the examination center. NTA says candidates need to maintain a space as per the social distancing norms. Then seating plan will allow candidates to sit at a safe distance from each other as per social distancing norms. So candidates should observe all the social distancing norms. Then there are some big changes in the admit card. Specific instructions to maintain social distancing and other instructions related to COVID-19 are also included in the admit card. So as I have already said, we need to maintain social distancing. So all the rules and regulations regarding that will be provided in the admit card. Staggered time slot for the candidates reporting at the examination centers to be printed as slot time such as 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So, as usual, you don't need to report in the center at 7 a.m. itself. The reporting starts only at 11 a.m. and it would be in separate slots. So, your time slot will be recorded in your admit card and you are supposed to be present in the examination center at that time only. Then there will be a list of items in the admit card which is permitted in the exam room as usual. And we have a hyperlink to location of the center so that candidates may verify the location of the center in advance by clicking on the link when candidate clicks the center details. So a hyperlink to the location and other details of your center of examination will be provided in your admit card. So it will help you to reach the center without taking any external help. Then, in case of PWD candidates availing a scribe, both the candidate and the scribe must wear the mask. Then we have some instructions regarding the training of staff, inventory management, start of the day, at the end of the day, all that. So let's skip in between and move to management of candidates after entry into the center. This is important from a candidate's perspective. So what all things that you are supposed to do after entering the examination center? Candidates report in batches from 11 a.m. onwards as per the staggered time slot mentioned in the admit card. This is very clear. Then at the entry of registration room, their body temperature is recorded through thermal gun. So this is a addition. Usually we will have we had a body frisking. So for this time we have a body temperature check. If the temperature is less than 37.4 degrees Celsius or 99.4 degrees Fahrenheit, they move to frisking personnel for frisking. Then, if temperature is higher than 37.4 degrees Celsius or 99.4 degrees Fahrenheit, they will be taken to isolation room. All process of frisking and document verification will be done after a period of 15 to 20 minutes. In this time, their temperature may become even normal. If not, they will be allowed to take examination alone in a separate room. Then, Candidates display admit card, valid government proof, PWD certificate if a PWD candidate, scribe undertaking if applicable in the pro forma given in the information bulletin to invigilator on duty across the table. After a due verification, invigilator checks seat allocation chart and direct them to their examination room as per roll number. Then invigilator on duty outside the registration room ensures that students enter registration room in batches of 10 first and then 5 when first 5 leave. After leaving, she or he directs candidates to their examination room. So, in order to complete the registration procedure, only 15 students are supposed to enter for the first time, and the another batch of 5 students can enter after the first 5 leaves. Okay, it's very clear. Then entry of the candidates as per time slot in the admit card, then candidates to separate registration rooms, then use of thermogun, then what are the items permitted in the examination room or hall for candidates is given. Let's check that also. Candidates will be permitted to wear masks on face, gloves on hands, personal and transparent water bottles, personal small hand sanitizer, then exam related documents as instructed, that is admit card or ID card. Then with regard to candidate frisking, body part frisking will not be done. Frisking by metal detector held with long handle will be mandatory for all candidates. Then frisking personnel will ensure that while frisking, metal detector does not come in physical contact with any candidate. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signal presence will be checked inside the examination room and examination centers. Then during the conduct of examination, all installed jammers or CCTVs, if applicable, will be functional as per NTA guidelines. So they wouldn't say that they would function mandatory, right? Then document verification. A table of approximately 3 feet width should be kept in registration room or hall. Candidate will display the documents for exam functionary to view without touching the document. Then what are the procedures during the examination or control measures? So here we have an addition that masks and gloves will be mandatory for invigilators also. Then we have post examination controls. So what are the procedures or what we should supposed to do after exam? Candidates exit from examination centers. On completion of exam, the candidates should be permitted to move out in an orderly manner, one candidate at a time. The gloves and masks should be disposed in a pedal push covered bin at the examination center and outside the examination room or hall only. Required distance will be maintained without crowding anywhere. Volunteers will be present along the exit path to ensure orderly movement of the candidates, managing refreshments for exam functionaries and observers. Record of all exam functionaries will be maintained in the system for future reference and traceability. Invigilator records are maintained in the system through staff verification process. So these are the major guidelines that NTA issues through an update, which will allow and help all the aspirants to complete their exam in an orderly and safe manner. If you are feeling this information useful, then kindly subscribe the channel and support us. You can also press the bell icon near to the subscribe button and also select all option to get notifications of the new videos and updates regarding UGC NET JRF exam.